Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. Got this Olivetti letter 22 back. Again, found another thing I need to do to it. When it came in, it was missing the whole type press pad here. So whoever had cleaned this and oiled it ruined that and removed it, I guess, because there was nothing there. So I'm going to modify something in here. What I have is a selection of typewriter type bar rests that I've salvaged from many other typewriters. So after all these, most of these will work if I cut them to size, because Olivetti here's a little smaller, it seems like. This guy's pretty neat here. But I ended up going with this gray one here, and I already cut it. So I'm going to place that in there and make it work. So I'm just going to apply that with some contact cement, but it's in a tricky spot down here, so I don't want that contact cement getting crazy on me and getting into one of these little pivots here. So I'm going to try to tape this off here a little bit, and I already cleaned this real good with lacquer thinner because that contact cement's pretty sensitive to oils and having a clean surface. So let me get this, let's see in here, get this tape on here. Just, you can actually see the silver marks where the bars have been hitting that for a while. Just not the greatest workmanship on this typewriter, but we're going to make that all better. Okay, well, that's pretty close. Doesn't want to lay flat because of the curve. Okay, so I'm going to put contact cement in there, and then I'm also going to put it on the rubber piece too, and that's going to be a pretty good fix. So let's get some spread in here. Alright, a little more. This stuff takes about, you got to let it dry for about 5 or 10 minutes. Let it get set up, and then apply the two pieces together. Okay, that's pretty good for now there. With this piece here, I wanted to make sure this is the edge, so we're going to put it on this side, and just need a small amount to make this work. On this side here. Okay, let that dry for a minute or two. So this is the Olivetti that had somebody sprayed WD-40 all throughout it. Got everything gummed up. Got that fixed. There was a link that was bent binding the keys up. The ribbon drive was messed up. This had quite a few things wrong with it. It was a Goodwill purchase. I knew that because there was a mark on the side of the lid, that red ink pen that they use. But it was a walk-in customer, so we're going to make this back good again. I got that on a little bit thick, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And But this machine came out pretty good. These Olivettis they're like little Italian sports cars. They just very precision machines, and they like to type. They're a little small, for my fingers here. My fingers are kind of big. Have a tendency to hit other keys when I'm typing on the keyboard here, but I'm not the most precise typer in the world, so. Alright, well, that's starting to get dry, I think. I'm gonna poke at it here a bit here and see how. And I've got it on here a little thick, a couple spots here, but contact cement works great for certain things, but and one of them is applying these type rests. So let's stick this thing in here and get a better camera angle here. See if I can get this to let me put it on here when it's a little bit wet anyhow, so I can reposition it if necessary. It was too long, this piece, so I had to cut a little section off like that and make it be a perfect fit. Let me get something to push this down with here. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to let the type bars do the rest. They come down there and sit down. Oh, let's take this piece off. Tape. Make sure this is in position. Okay, that's it. Alright, another part of this typewriter repair done. Let that dry another hour just for fun, and that's it. Pretty simple little job there. Phoenix Typewriter, good day.